Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we're picking up where we last left off, and that is that we have a fleet. Now, granted, the fleet here is 15 ships. We're not going to talk about how I threw away a few more ships before, and we also used a story point, which is going to give us an experience boost, because right now we have just eked into level 2, and the thing that kind of sucks about that is that I could have had Wolfpack Tactics, and that could have helped me really badly in that other fight. This is going to be the first skill that I take. It is really good. Affects all frigates and destroyers with officers, including the flagship. 20% damage bonus is huge. But since we did use the story point, we are going to get bonus experience, which means we're going to creep a little bit faster towards that level 5 in the Wheel of Actual Doom. Now, there are some other skills to look out for as well here. Best of the best could be what I'm working towards, except in my last run I did kind of when it was the functional equivalent down here, and I still do want to get automated ships, redacted ships. So support doctrine could be really good. It gives non-elite helmsmanship, damage control, and combat endurance to ships without officers, and reduces deployment cost. That's actually really, really interesting to me. So we have some other skills that we'll want to be looking at as well. And I do want to work towards the redacted stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to be leaning into combat this time as well. Kind of my first run that I did a lot of combat stuff, and I was able to pull some pretty good weight. And then down here, the industry, I'm not exactly sure. I'll need to think about it, but I know what my short-term plan is. I do also want to thank Rock Forehead for pointing out to me some other things in terms of these civilian ships. Augmented field drive. I did say before that one of the issues with augmented field drive is that it can give... Well, I mean, okay, augmented field drive, it just increases burn level by 2. His recommendation was to put militarized subsystems. Removes the penalties from a civilian-grade hull, increases burn by 1, flex dissipation, minimum crew required by 100%. That could also be, like, decent. I mean, the auxiliary fuel tanks are fine. I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna actually count here with this, and then we have the Whiskey Priest, support drone, Mud Skipper, and the Finch. Or yeah, it is a Finch. So let's see here. Expanded cargo holds. Let's go ahead and just do militarized subsystems again, because that just seems like a solid plan. We're not going to be putting these ships in combat, but it is going to at least give us that same burn difference that we wanted before, and we'll keep you there. So just a little bit of handiwork down here, down on the corner, out in the streets. You know, the streets of the Roider Union, where we're flying out in space. Not hardened subsystems, wrong subsystems talent. That's fun. Militarized subsystems, things I don't play with very much. That's why I love the comments section, because it really helps me out. The other thing that's really interesting here, we'll get to this ship in a second. We do have one of these really powerful ships without a shield, and it is running with safety overrides and no vents. We're going to try that for now. But if that doesn't work, I'm really thinking of putting a point defense arc emitter on here. Just because, well, we have no shields. So I'm going to see how that goes. But the other thing to keep in mind is that we are going to sort of institute a kind of different house rule that could bite me in the butt in a little bit, and that is going to be that we can't name ships until they get a kill. So we have our first ship with a kill here. Technically, there was a kite that got a kill as well. That kite is gone. Rest in pepperoni. But the Caloris Born of the Mask actually got a kill, which is very exciting, and you can see that it's now being piloted by Paper Plate Face G, or Guy. So we have some officers here. Lieutenant Bobby B, as I mentioned in the comment section before, we're going to work on that mentality. We have Darrow of Lycos and Mikokolo, and just keep the names coming. I do need to update the list, but I wanted to go ahead and record here. So we're going to go to the refit screen. That's a decent name, but we're just going to call you the Insufferable, submitted by Kuba Kroll. So, Insufferable, light assault gun, spike driver. We'll see how that goes. And also, I appreciate y'all's feedback about the autofit and how it works. I forgot there's this X button here to get rid of things, or to actually pick a certain kind of build, if we want to. And I also appreciate the reminders that if these are kind of base standard builds, and the game will try to build functional equivalents, but if we don't have it, we don't have it. Speaking of things we don't have, let's hit the I button real quick. We're a little short on cash. Now, we do have the money to go places, but we also have some contracts here. I'm doing a lot of talking. I need to be doing a little more killing here. We do have some bounties, but they're not very close. That one's not very close. It does have a destroyer and some freighters, but we want to look for some bounties that are kind of like this. Would rather not take on a dominator. That may actually be able to take us out one by one here, but we want to look for some of these low tier bounties if they can come up here, or see what we can come up with as well. I do want to go visit Dassault, who actually successfully got another station, while I can, because I want to get some more frigates. I really like the ones that accidentally, unfortunately, perished. But we do also have some missions over here. We could probably go to Gamma Newton, and Beta Newton, I think, is where our... let's look at this real quick. Beta Newton should have one of these ships down here by the black hole. Nope, that's not it. Well, yeah, it is, because this is the Brighton planet. So we're going to try to drag that ship back. I think that's going to be one of the first things we do. I don't know if we're going to get the 90,000 here, but it does beg the question, am I going to be... well, how many days do I have to do that? 109. That could be okay. I'm going to try to do something a little more fun here first. I mean, it's all fun and games until we lose our fleet. But that's the nice part about the kind of... Whoa, we're not trying to sell, we're trying to buy. What game am I playing here? The fun part about this stage of Starsector is that what's the worst that happens? We wipe, and we just get to build again. And we get to carry on a little bit more experience along the way. But we do have a shipping disruption. Let's go check the comm directory one more time. Nobody here. Dockside bar. We could talk about retrofits. We do have a pepper box and a Jane class tanker available for retrofits. We're not gonna do with that right now. Bounty board. Put the into a crook. Hey, crook. Significant challenge. You bet. That's gonna be a nope. Lost prospector. An unknown party paying 15,180 days. Away in the outer edges of the sector. Your first officer offers no actual insight of what kind of threat you're likely to face. Contact the person to get the coordinates here. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna figure that one out then. There can only be one, so we have Highlander thing. Orbiting around Apple. Well, we are already thinking about that. The problem is, first off, we can't take out a tumbleweed. No. Gal Paladin. Not to be confused with something else. We want a dead or alive. Wow. Here we go. Extreme danger. But it's a freighter, 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 a freighter. We could take it. I'm not going to take it yet, though. And then we have testing incident again. Just all the way over here. And, yeah. It's another one of those ones where a Medusa could really put on the hurt for us right now. I want to get some more ships before we start taking this, but if we happen to get some stuff in the meantime, that's what we're going to do. So, let's see here. We have, and maybe, oh my god, 15,000 to go all the way over there in 108 days. That's like, this has got to lead to something else, right? Maybe, possibly. Ugh. Well, we'll go towards where shit pays first. And that'll give the Dassault stuff some time to respawn. Derelict ship. And we're just going to fly our fleet. I kind of want to get in a fight on the way. Just to see what we can get. So Brighton has resurged. We do have... There we go. Let's see what we can get right here. So all you guys are just kind of flying around here. Have we taken over something else yet, or are you guys just fighting the pirates? The Roiders don't seem to know what they're doing. But since we do have 5 officers here, we're going to pursue them. We're going to take command of the action here. And we're going to deploy from the left, deploy from the bottom, deploy from the bottom, deploy from the right, deploy from the right, deploy from the left. And we'll see how this goes. Like, it's 40. I love how it still says, like, all these nasty stars. I guess we're gonna get our just desserts in just a second here. We'll bring the Whiskey Priest too. Why not? So supposedly this is a scary fight. We have a bunch of D-mods here. We have a bunch of ships that are incoming, so we're going to be trying to intercept these guys. I hope I didn't just give them numbers. We'll see. I said some harm, some foul. And everybody's just trying to engage now, so that's exciting. Alright. Let's do some buddy system work here. You guys are going to go down here. And then we have Phase Frigate that's going to kind of do its own thing. We only have a few command points here. So we'll let you kind of do your thing. You three are going to come down and immediately go after this. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, we do have a fortress shield on this guy, so that's very exciting. Hopefully we don't lose too many ships in the interim, because that would be annoying. They are trying to run from us. Sort of. But the goal is to engage, harass, harass, engage. Yeah, well, they're really fast. I guess we knew that, kind of. But we do have a nice pincer on them now, and it looks like somebody died. Okay, so here's the fun part. Let's play a game called Who's Who. You're with me, you're with me. Those drones are definitely not with me. Let's just pick a target and start firing. So we have an Omni Shield. Can probably slow down this combat just a little bit. So there's the Graviton Beam. Trying to do some work. Here's me having to vent already. With a Reaper Torpedo coming in. That's fun. So there we go. Another kill. So we win. Low ammo, ready to engage. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of these folks retreated. So this is how it's gonna kind of be right now. They still don't like us. We did kill some of the derelicts here. We did kill 3 of their ships. So that's fun. Huh, if we get a shepherd, could we recover it? Also, interesting thing here, these are derelicts, right? That looks kind of like a human officer. Alright, so we get a bunch of stuff. A little bit more fuel than we can carry. That's cool. And we got faction bounty, which is also nice. And cargo pods there, they're still trying to run. We didn't get a ton of money. But we did get, first off, analyze the derelict ship. We still need to just go for that. If we look at the combat log again, maybe I should save this for like once every episode. Just depends on how many fights we get in here. Who got a kill? The Mabon got a kill. The Karaganos and the Judgment of the Wolf D frigate. So let's try to do this. Let's do the Wolf D because it is as of yet unnamed. Oh, we're gonna need some more ship names, aren't we? All right. So you're refitting, and now instead of the Judgment of all this crap, we'll call you the. You know what? I'm just gonna pick a name myself. We'll say the short leg. That's fun. And then for some of these officered ships, we're gonna pick from some of the pool here. So the Karkanos doesn't seem terrible. What does seem terrible is if you call you Thrush. So that's Mare and Ringo ship you were talking about here. There's the My bond, that's the Razorback. This one's incredibly reckless here. And let me make sure, because I know some of y'all had requested to have ship names with ship pilots, and I will get this confused sometimes. But it's all fine. It is all okay. We'll call you Tier Morga, so that Wolf can just have his little thing that has, I have no shields, I just have a bunch of guns. Alright. And also, already notable. That's fun. The crew's indifferent towards you. Congratulations. Alright. Let's fly. Any little harassment we can get is fine. Anything we can do to increase our experience is good. We are jumping into hyperspace with our beacon on, though, which is not a great idea. Returning to Akari, I'm really hoping that's not a pirate fleet. It is a pirate fleet. But they don't care about us, so that's fine. Hey, thanks, pirates, for not caring. Alright, let's fly. So we're just going to do our own thing. We are flying fast today. And we don't even have any tubes to fly through. This seems almost a little bit too fast, like we're about to run into probably something like that. Let's go dark. Because I don't trust that shit. Some of these fleets are way too big, and look, we're losing money fist over hand. We need to we got a few options here. We could be trying to do this on a kind of lighter profile, but I have some specific objectives for why I'm going back over here. So if I do want to do like some of these big money corner of the sector things, we'll do it a certain way. I know there's an Ordo around here somewhere. So Gamma Newton, do we have any info on where this is? Oh god damn. Some distance away from the center. That's the death kiss. Alright, well, we have supplies. That's a useless system. We're speeding up time, going dark. And destroy commodity stocks. Roider Union. Oh my god, Roider Union. Are you actually getting in a fight with the faction that I want to be friends with? Guys, I'm not going to resign my commission right now. But it is possible I jump ship on commissions if it looks like the Roider Union is not doing how they need to do. Okay, so there's a communications array somewhere here. And it might be here. What's the bounty docket look like? No. Well, that's gonna be no. All the rewards. Oh, the Syndrians are hostile to us. Do we just not do good making friends? Yeah, this is a bunch of nopes on the bounties. So some distance away, could be anywhere. I knew we had Ordos, so we've gotta come out dark. Memories. And we have... That would be nice if this is the thing. But considering we have Ludic Path shit here, that's probably a Ludic Path base. So if we can stay dark... That's an orbital laboratory. Holy mackerel, that could be good. We've just got to play this very cautiously. Although we could potentially take that fight. Alright. Sacrifice ships to the factory. You know, I've had terrible results with that. We're not going to do it right now. I'd rather salvage. Should have brought more heavy machinery. But we got blueprints. And we got a gamma core. And we can actually carry all this away, which is kind of shocking. VPC for domestic goods. VPC for ship component. Ooh. Those are actually pretty solid. Stalker class bruiser. I love the hack job stuff. And Thrush. Hey, we just apparently we need to put LRMs on the Thrush here, so that's good. We can't learn these from the learn screen already. Let's see. Let's learn our blueprints. I can't even talk. I know it's a little wasteful to like do it this way, but... And we got another ship LPC. We could potentially sell that. We'll leave the, well, we could... Technically, we should be leaving the food, because it's less money. But we have to leave something else. Metals, I guess. I forgot to check and see if we had any other commission stuff. Alright, so we're going to play this a little dangerously. We have another thing here. What does it say? Debris field. Well, that's useful. And that is a, oh, wow. Brighton is just going to town. Okay, we have the place that we want to avoid. Although we could potentially trade with them since our docket's off and we're coming in dark. But we ping instead. Alright, so there's a bunch of shit up there, over there. We got... Oh, God. So that takes us out of the darkness. We know there's something over here. Is it a derelict ship? No, it's a fucking fleet. Okay. So some distance away from the star system means it's probably over here in this interior orbit. This is my least favorite way of finding things, but we do have a lot of asteroid belts to hide in. So we're just gonna play the fast game here. God, if it's near the jump point, someone's gonna have to work on writing their descriptions here. Diplomat crime ring. Okay, we got something down here. And it's not moving. And it's a lasher frigate. Just a lasher. Tell me more. It's got armaments. I'll take it. We have supplies. We have the crew. Cool. Salvage the ship. Alright. So we're gonna try to beacon scan again. Have I been doing this whole thing zoomed in the whole time? Like, I'm gonna run. I am actually gonna run out of days on crap like this. 82 days. Big thing is just we want to make sure we don't run into the baddies. We don't want to run out of money. This is already Spaceballs 2. Because it could be anywhere. Alright. I guess the question is, how long do I want to spend on this? I don't want to spend very long on it. That could be it, though. Let's go dark. It's not it. That's a spade light rig. We're not taking it. Databanks, though. Wow. That's like money. Okay. So this was a failure. But we do have options here. We have more shit over there. Somebody's gonna know we're here, so we gotta go dark again. And we gotta try to fly away. They're pursuing us. We're dead in the water if they catch us. So it's time to E-burn and get the F out. Get the F out! Did I stutter? No, I didn't. And who are you? Okay. We're just going to leave and see if we can dump them into the Ordos. Hyperspace jump. Oh, God. There's more of you. Unidentified patrolling fleet. And for some reason, we have somebody up here that's also patrolling. Yeah. Remember when I said this is fun? This is fun. Alright. By the way, this is going to be a great time to learn that Brighton's hostile to us. Brighton is suspicious of us. Who are the Roider Union friends with? Technically, most people. Alright, so this is something that's probably not a problem. So there's a special ship in the system that y'all had pointed out. Should be near the black hole. I am going to tug it with me this time. Kind of want to see where that ship goes, but... And that might have been a sensor ghost this whole time. Hooray! Now, if I remember right, this place isn't particularly hostile. But all I want to do... We're not using the ship. We're going to mothball it and store it. Because I don't want to have something where it like becomes part of a salvage mission. And then we lose it. It should be here. It should be here. Or I went to the completely wrong area. I thought I reviewed the tape, the game tape. If it got sucked into the black hole, like I'm about to be, then this is even more embarrassing. It's alright. You know, we're just on a diplomatic mission to visit Brighton anyway. Alright. Because we need supplies. We need to have our beacon on. And I will review again where I missed that ship, because it could have been... It was in one of these black hole systems that I went to. Maybe it was this one. Maybe I can still check that. We haven't been to that one. It wasn't Styx. Maybe we just peek in there just to make sure, but I'm fairly certain it was the Brighton system. But, I mean, if we're already here... In for a penny, in for a pound. That's how the saying goes, right? Okay, so Brighton doesn't hate us. And Brighton has some pretty interesting ship designs. I didn't get to play it very much last time, so... Let's repair our ships for one supply. That's nice. Cleanup performed. Hooray. We could sell VPCs for money. That's actually not a bad play. We may want to save those gamma cores for some short-term gains. The problem is that we're selling a lot of this stuff for market rate. But still, money's money and we need it. So let's sell it on the black market here. That's fine. Get full price. Gotta pay the bills somehow. Okay. Y'all need organics. Some places need metals, but it doesn't really flip for very much. Volatile market is actually decent. If we can find a place to get more. Looks like Brighton. Brighton might be the place to get more. Unfortunately, we're at Hull Post. So that's not super helpful. Alright, well. Let's do this and this. That's fine. This is kind of a tough pill to swallow, but we need the supplies. Alright. So once again, I just want to point this out here. We failed this. I hate things that are some distance away. We're probably going to fail this. Or maybe we just make a concerted effort to go out that way. If we just beeline for it, maybe it'll work. Derelict ship. Huh. I was right about the black hole, but I was in the wrong system. God, that's so typical. Okay, unsanctioned bounty board. Help with the testing incident as well. Significant challenge once again. I still don't think I'm there until I can get some more ships. Jesus, that's a terrible price. If you want me to invade something, get it for more than the cost of getting Marines here. I love how some of these ships look, by the way. We're looking for a Shepherd, by the way. There's a Shepherd. Do you have surveying equipment? You do. That's a Brighton one. That's even better. Buy it. We just want survey equipment right now. We can do some more stuff with it later. So let's see here. Picket Hound. That's a Brighton Dram. Like I said, their ships are really interesting. There's a Cerebus. There's another Shepherd. So we're back there. I'm not gonna like fully equip it yet because we have enough equipped ships. Although we probably do need to refit this guy. You've got some stuff. We're just gonna play the auto fit here. Close support seems okay. We could do overdriven. What's the standard? Harpoon MRM versus those. So that is missile, ballistic. All right. We'll just do the auto fit here. All right, what does that get us here? Whatever, it's fine. And let's put you all the way up here just so we know you're part of the combat group. Seems good. The hyperparabolic, which may actually keep that name there. All right, comm directory. Any other officers? No. Oh boy, special functions. We don't care about that. All this is fine. This is, like I said, this is actually worth some money. I mean, it's good for colony stuff later, but it's good for us now. Insulated mod pack, shield shunt. We're just gonna have to go to the other black hole system. No ifs, ands, or buts. So let's do it. Really? Scan me. I guess it's the core. Oh, they just wanted to beat up our ships. That's fine. Like, yeah. We'll repair out of that and just call it a day. So once again, we gotta tow something home. We do have another Shepherd. And Brighton is currently re-emerged into the game. Okay, let's see here. If we don't have anybody out here, we're just gonna fly. Alright, so we're losing money again. Calm down, it's not like we're not gonna just get money out of a hat somewhere at some point. But we are gonna need to find some ways and means here. Which means we gotta go back into the core worlds pretty hard after this. Alright, so thunderbolts and lightning. We still have our same cardboard tube flying through the skies here. And the shadow yards are even in the invasion thing, so really the Roiders are just way behind, and I don't know if it's because we started in a system with pirates or what. Yeah, Dassault's having a good day. And what are you flying through space? It's Buffalo. We can't take the Buffalo. I wouldn't want to take the Buffalo. We'll salvage a Buffalo, though. Alright. Cool. And intersystem jump point should be okay. Like I said, our only business is we're towing this derelict ship. Well, we did all that. Like this. Alright. Full speed. That's the Halbmond support carrier. We can't take it. Wow, that's a really strong black hole. Turns out black holes are strong. A derelict Halbmond class support carrier drifting through space. It's battered. Through determination whether recoverable or not will require closer examination right next to the black hole. Look, it's here. Apparently this is one of the only ones available in the game. Let's read about it. Introduced only half a decade prior to the third generation Regalia, the Halbmond was designed in anticipation of the need for a vessel capable of servicing whatever that says, equipped regalia or extended deployments. Being primarily a maintenance vessel, it is not primarily designed for combat but carries enough weaponry to defend itself in emergency situations and can hold 4 squadrons of those things within its massive hangar bay. What a happy ship. We're going to recover it. Standard recovery. We definitely don't have enough crew for it. And we are immediately going to mothball it. Yes. How much have you slowed us down? Well, we'll make it work. Alright. So, hope you guys are happy. And you immediately have been damaged by that, so that's exciting. Would hate to just suddenly lose the ship while trying to get it back home. There was also some big note that I missed because that stuff disappears all the time way too fast. But now we have another mission, and that mission is to get back to our home planet so that we can move this over here. We know that there is... It may be safer to fly through here than taking the tube system because we know there's pirates at the end of the tube. But if you guys are friendly enough, we can make it work. Alright. Oh, look, we're friends with the Vic. That might not work out poorly here. Alright, so we have a warning on hyperspace jumps, or not, that's not the word I'm looking for. Oh god. Oh god. Remember when I said we might have to deal with damage here? That's a really big pirate raider, and we're not going to be able to run. This, if there was ever a time to use a story point, it's now. This is why we have them. This is the name of the game. We're going to go dark. And we're just going to go broke and supplyless, apparently. Which means we just need to get wherever the fuck we can. So some of these things are going to start breaking. Your hull integrity's low. Suspend all repairs. We do have enough fuel for this, right? Just all we have now is the loneliness and terror of going in the dark here. So you're at 19 hull. As long as we don't get blasted here, we're just losing combat readiness. And once again, we're broke. That is also an issue here. Do we have a lot of stuff to sell? We're going to have to sell some VPCs. Technically, that's okay. We also have some luxury goods that we can't send or scan to yet. Want to sell them at Brighton, because that's all we can get to at this point. Okay. I had more fuel. Cool. Alright, Brighton. Please don't go hostile with us. Oh boy. The United Pamed is going after the Roider Union. Shit. Okay, well. The Roiders may not be long for this world. They're evenly matched. We may be unattached. This is supposed to be a Roider Union run, but I don't know if once they get eliminated... Well, I did say people can reemerge. So, yeah. This is what we want. So we're broke. No money. Let's jump in. It's a fire sale. Peace. Oh my god. Alright. That's not us, right? Because I did want to talk to Dassaults. Okay, they're still just suspicious of us. And they're still neutral with us as long as we can get in here. We're not even going to sell on the black market because you'll probably shoot us down. Cool. Okay. I don't think we lost crew. Good. So they're patient enough to say, hey, we'll get paid eventually. Luxury goods. Somebody needs them. We probably need to flip them now. Metals. Don't care. Food. Not enough of a return on investment. Although apparently there are some places that are super hungry. Alright, so you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Volatiles. I am going to hold. on that, because it looks like we can make a solid flip here. And domestic goods, ship components, we're going to try to keep one ship component VPC. That's the hope and dream. Technically, we can buy these back. I don't think the AI is going to gobble these up and use them. So that's 50,000 money. All right, we could have sold it on the black market, but once again, we've already been scanned by these jackholes once. Would prefer not to be scanned again. I don't think we need to fill up on fuel all the way, but we do need enough to get home. We're gonna need a lot of supplies. This is like gonna make us not great. That's okay. I did say I wanted to be on the struggle bus. Well, honk honk, motherfuckers. We're struggling. All right, cool. Resume repairs is what we need. Total supplies needed to finish repairs. Shit. Okay, well, you're still here. Repair 182. Hey, I heard y'all have supplies. Yeah, we're broke again. But we have this. Will they give us money for the Gamma Core? Well, we can't turn it in here anyway. Unsanctioned bounty board, still testing incident. Shifty woman with a cybernetic code. We can't do that. Cool. Okay, so we're not buying frigates right now. We're trying to get the fuck out of here. We cannot transverse jump. If Ikari gets taken over, I don't know if I lose the ships in storage, but I don't know for sure if we have like another place to store stuff, so we're just gonna hope for the best. I mean, the Roider Union has a lot of defense fleets. Alright. So successful trade, successful towing. Look, we did the right things for the right reasons. And we even kept our beacon on so that this patrol won't get pissed off at us. Hooray! The Fang Society's arriving. At a Zod. Well, that's exciting, I guess. Where's a Zod? We'll figure it out later. It's right there. Cool. So Fang Society is going to get eaten by some dinosaurs. That seems like a very fitting matchup for some reason. Alright. And diplomacy, declare war. The Fang immediately want to fight the Roider Union. I am shocked by this information. That's an Ordo. It's just raiding. We could actually take on that Ordo. And we have a yellow star system with a beacon, warning, a low beacon around it. This is actually a very promising colonization sign. Lots of planets. We don't have a lot of supplies to survey. And we don't have a lot of fuel. But I kind of want to duck in anyway. If this one's scary, then we're not going to do it. They're raiding, which means they're probably coming for us. You're dormant. What kind of planets do we have here? Survey desertic world failed. Congratulations. Alkali, barren, gas giant. So promising, but ultimately not good enough. All right. I think we're going to have a fight with the remnant ship in just a second here. Okay, they're still raiding, and they're maintaining contact. Okay, so they're not totally coming for us. We're still okay. Cool. I might just get away with this. Famous, famous, famous last words. I mean, technically it shouldn't be. What? Brighton Research and Base is abandoned. That's probably because they have a colony now. Technically that shouldn't be famous last words, as we have a new little downflow into here. Maybe it's the same as the old one. But because the saying that it's last words is assuming that bad things can happen all the time. And you know me, I'm a fan of sunny skies and warm weather, and the dinosaur kingdom is not very happy. I really want to be friends with them. They really don't want to be friends with me. Alright, well, maybe we can find other ways to be friends. And you're flying perpendicular to me, so that's exciting. I'm really glad we're not running out of fuel moving into that gravity well. You are... I'm not going to test to see if you're hostile. We don't have the fuel for it. Although that is the kind of shit I need to... that's the kind of shit I need to knock off. So we have more quests. Give me a quest. Reward for running a custom sensor package on a derelict ship. In this system for 60,000? Yes. It's right next to the core worlds. It's not right next to the core worlds. It's kind of far away. I'll accept it anyway because it's my peeps. Roider commission, that's fine. What else is new? Derelicts want me to do something over here. There's a bounty that I absolutely can't do. As fun as it would be to take on a bunch of freighters here, right now we just got to stabilize the economy. Which, I'll be honest, we're getting there. This is a bit more of a working a bit too soon to do something that's a little too risky. Analyze the derelict ship. We actually already accepted that. Oh no, we can double up. Alright. And then we got all this fighting. All this delicious violence just right here at our fingertips. And someone's going to be mad because I don't have my beacon on. Please let me dock first. You bastards. Alright, you won't even let me do that. Okay. It's cool. Scan me. It's fine. Is it you? Are you the one that was an asshole before? Okay, we have no suspicious cargo because we have no cargo at all. Nothing to see here. We have a big ass ship that we're going to put in the storage though. Once again, let's put this here. Store it. Let's read about, or we can't actually do it like that. Let's take it out of storage for half a second. Let's go to the refit screen. So we have some of these surveying equipment, which is very exciting. Regalia Gentry, vessels equipped with necessary equipment for servicing and maintaining these. And high maintenance, very exciting. So this is supposedly a very interesting ship. I got a lot of comments about how could you possibly leave this there. Trust me, my incompetence knows no bounds. But we are definitely storing this. I guess the question that I have now is, do I store the other ships? And I think the answer to that is that our best move for our economy here, we only have 6,000 credits. We still owe money for next month. Yeah, so unless we can suddenly make a little bit of bank, let's see here. Com directory. Okay, we have our contact here. Station commander. What do y'all give for AI cores? 20,000. I mean, I was hoping to use that for Dassault, but 200% bounty value is fine. We'll just take the money. Dockside bar here. We're not going to worry about that. Put an end to a crook. Obviously, she looks like a crook. Well, she can keep being a crook. Gal Paladin, still on the loose. Still in extreme danger. I still wonder if this is something we can actually do. Because we have 160 days to do it. And it's a bunch of hounds. But this is partial fleet information. For all I know, there's some definite surprises here. I'll leave it up for now. Okay, cool. So, ship-wise. I'm not buying, I'm just looking. Norlasher, and Cyclops. The ones that I really want seem to be in the other location here. So we're going to get some more money so that hopefully Dassault doesn't hate us, or we just get some other things, it's fine. There's another Shepherd Drone Tender. I don't know if having multiple surveying equipment ships is going to be a positive or a negative, but we're gonna stick with the Brighton one, because Brighton, I don't know, the Brighton stuff's just cool. Let's go ahead and refit it real quick. So, civilian grade hull. So, Brighton base assembly does all this. Surveying equipment's very exciting. Let's go ahead and give you expanded cargo holds. We like that. And let's do militarized subsystems, because that's fun. And not shield conversion front. That seems terrible. Like I said, we're not doing anything militarily with this ship yet. We could build it up into something, but for now, this is going to be a support ship for the money-making run that we're going to make. So I guess how it's going to be is that we do some milk runs from time to time. We store our entire fleet in a place that's about to get invaded. That's risky. I hope it doesn't blow up in my face. But who can we take out? We can take out... Well, we ran into the problem with having too many mud skippers. So let's store. Store. And we actually lost our Wayfarer before, so look at us. Look at us in our 5 ships. Sure, I'll fly the Shepherd. That seems awesome. All right. Our reckless officers, or Bobby B is going to take the dram, because Bobby B is cautious and will not blow up our fuel. Look at this, all of our officers just doing a thing. See, here's part of it, is just that we have a lot of shit. Oh my gosh. We had all this stuff in storage too. That's amazing. Okay, so my money problems weren't really there. Heavy machinery VPC. Maybe not as good as the ship components. I'm gonna sell that. We can put some crew on a administrative shore leave. We have 68 of these. We can get our fuel. We have some guns. We'll put the ship components down there too. Man, we could actually make a little bit of money if we were to run the volatiles up. Maybe we do that next episode too. But yeah, we'll sell the heavy machinery, because once again, we can buy it back. Alright, so we turn off the storage here. How much do you sell for? 196. That's not a great trade. Although it turns out Azad has some good shit there. That's fine. Heavy machinery. Let's just buy you. Let's just drop you in the main market. That's kind of painful to see 5,000 money gone. No harm, no foul, right? Okay. Some harm, some foul. Well, you guys are going to have to deal with it, because I'm going to take that money and I'm going to buy some actual supplies. That'll be good. And I'll buy some actual fuel. Look at me, a legit business person. Ugh, suspicion's still high. You guys need to be a little more trusting. Alright, so that's going to do it pretty much for this one here. We may be... it's not that we're trying to go full civilian. It's just that if I'm going to be doing... Let's go out here to the galaxy map. If I'm going to be doing some missions... we're saying F this one. We're going to say F this one, and I kind of feel bad, because I feel like there's some potential for maybe a local prospector turning into something good, but we have 59 days in the wrong direction for 15,000. I should have never accepted that. We have 60,000 going this way, 90,000 going this way. I'm going to probably try to make a trade up here at Apple, just so that I can get some frigates, drop them off back here, and then go. That seems like a solid plan for next episode. But that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher with more Starsector. The most important meal of the day is that, thanks to you all's encouragement, we have this thing. Are we going to be able to use a Citadel support carrier for a very long time? No, because we are level 2. I think we maybe gained this much experience, but it's fine. Exploration's going to give experience too. We're going to go see some places that we haven't seen before, so that's fun. That's it. But yeah, I have more words to say, but I'm going to be repeating myself. So I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Like I said, more pilot names is good. More ship names is great. You keep what you kill. So if you get a kill, if the ship gets a kill, it gets a name. I think that's a solid rule for the fact that we may be running 50 ships and have to get a lot of names later. So yeah, have a good one, and I look forward to seeing what y'all throw at me. See you next time.